But this is a moringa seed. Some people take 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day. So I may take one 3 to 4 times a week, but I also put them in my smoothie. So this is what it looks like. This is the shell. And you crack it like a nut. It's nasty. I ain't gonna lie. It's nasty. But what I found out is that
sweet to the mouth, bitter to the liver. Bitter to the mouth, sweet to the liver.
But this is what it looks like outside of the shell. And then you just chew it. Nasty. Bitter. Some people say, oh, it has a little sweetness to it. This is nasty.
Hey y'all, it's Kim, aka Kim with the Gems here with some quick health tips as well as a demonstration or two to help us stay healthy this season.
Also known to bring down your blood pressure in a lot of instances. So if you are already on prescribed medications, please do consult with your doctor before you do anything that you see on anybody's YouTube channel. And that includes this one. And so there are certain herbs that I have also included in the Black Travel and Culture store that are antifungal, antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antiviral. And it's good, especially during this time of year, to stay loaded with this stuff because, and when I say loaded, like once a day, in order to, prevent any dis-ease from entering your body. And also if you start feeling any mal-ease. And so one of the things is oil of oregano. Oil of oregano, it is known to be powerful when it comes to clearing inflammation, clearing the lungs, any type of mucus. Like I said, it fights infection. Oil of oregano is what Dr. Bobby Price talks about. And you can find that video, the second link in the description. And he talks about oil of oregano. Also, black seed oil. Black seed oil is known as curing everything but death. And so again, if you're on any type of prescription medication, do not take this without consulting your doctor, any type of prescription medication. It also, and a lot of times if women are on their cycle, please refrain from using these during then. It could thin the blood as well and make the cycles heavier. But black seed oil has been used for hundreds of thousands of years. Like I said, the nickname is, it's also known to cure everything except death. Also antifungal, antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antiviral. And that's also in the store. Black seed oil is also in the soursop bitters tonic that I take. And so if you be sure to read what you're taking because you don't want to overdo it. So if you already are taking black seed oil as part of some other compound supplement, then you don't have to add this to your regimen. You don't want to overdo it. Some things that are super in our face, but we don't realize or we don't pay attention to are things like moringa seeds, right? Moringa seeds, I don't know if you've ever heard of the moringa plant, but the nickname for the moringa plant is tree of life. It's called the tree of life. Sign me up. Anything called the tree of life, sign me up, please. I highly recommend finding a way to integrate moringa seeds. Now I'm going to take one. So I have moringa seeds. I'm going to take something else in a second. But this is a moringa seed. Some people take 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day. I take 1 a day when I remember. It may not be every day. So let's just be honest. I may take one 3 to 4 times a week. So this is what it looks like. But this is the shell. And you crack it like a nut. It's nasty. I ain't gonna lie. It's nasty, but this is what it looks like outside of the shell. And then you just chew it. Nasty. bitter. Some people say, oh, it has a little sweetness to it. This is nasty. But you don't have to necessarily chew it. You'll probably cut it up and just swallow it. But I like to chew it. It's funny when you drink water, it does help a little. It gives it a sweetness, but it's still nasty. So check out moringa, and you could search it online. Oh, goodness. But it's known to have antioxidant properties, anti-inflammatory properties. It's good for liver health. I'm going to say the C word, potential, because you can't say that, but this is based on research. Blood sugar regulation, cholesterol management, weight management, digestive health, skin health, erectile dysfunction, increased sperm production are just a few of the ways that it helps. That is so nasty. But I'm going to follow it up. Let me show you what else we use in this house. I keep everything in a glass jar. And what's in here next, I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to pull the whole thing out. Are fresh cloves. And Dr. Eric, who we just talked about, he has a video on his channel called What Would Happen If You Chewed One Clove Daily? Now, for many people, you may not know that cloves are really good for oral health as well. Whew, child. But it's a great chaser. It's nasty as well. Give me a second. It's a great chaser for the moringa powder. And it's quite strong. It's very, very strong. Chewing the clove a day, it's really spicy. But I like this taste better than I like the moringa seed taste. So it clears that up. You can feel it kind of working. Okay, so we talked about the oregano oil. Also, let me say with the oregano oil, you should either mix it in like a juice as well as a carrier oil if you use it topically, because it's very powerful. It's very potent. I would not recommend, and Dr. Bobby Price even talks about this in his video, don't try to just take the drops in your mouth without water or juice or anything like that. We talked about black seed oil. We talked about cloves. We talked about moringa seeds. We talked about soursop bitters a little. I'm not going to talk about that anymore because I have a whole video on that. But soursop bitters, the soursop fruit is an amazing fruit that we don't know a lot about here in this country. And there's a reason for that. There's also castor oil. We talked about castor oil on another video on this channel, so I won't go into that. I'll link those. There may be a playlist. I think there is a playlist on my channel about health, right? It's in that playlist. And then finally, we all need to filter our waters.
Free to check out the entire video by clicking the link next to You May Also Like, or check out the Stay Ready playlist where we drop gems about how to stay ready so we don't have to get ready. And feel free to join our private Gym Nation membership community. The link is also below.